Good morning, Sam the Oil Man here. And if you're like me, you woke up to this message here in your mailbox, which says we have some exciting details about the new guild event. Visit the Congregate forums and read the sticky guild sieges, turd bonuses, and more to find out more. Well, let's just delete that. But never fear if you don't know how to get there, because I'm going to cover all the details in this video while I fight in the arena. So, guild sieges, this is really exciting. So what the general idea is, let's start the fight. The general idea is it's going to be a one-day battle that is guild versus guild, and there's going to be 5 islands that you have to defend. And so each player in the guild has to defend one island. You pick which island you want to be on. And then you create a defense deck. I would totally go Louise if I could had those combos done yet. But anyway, so you pick your defense deck, and each island has a different battleground effect. By that, I mean, you've got armed right now, but there's artistic coming next. We've had disguise recently, and there's a whole bunch of different battleground effects. So at the moment, really the only cards in your deck that matter really are the armed ones, because that's what the general battleground effect is. But this actually gives you a reason to have a whole variety of cards, and cards with different battleground effect bonuses. So, for example, if there's a disguise island, I have a really strong deck that I can make with disguise because I bought so many cards from the disguise box. Speaking of which, there's one. Let's play it. And so once you set your deck for defense for whichever island you're protecting, that's set. And then you go and create a new deck for attacking, and you attack the opponent's 5 islands. It's a pretty good concept. And I was thinking, wow, it only lasts over 24 hours. That means you're gonna have to be logging into this game constantly to have a shot at doing all that setup and play. But not to worry, because the setup is actually done over a period of time. There are 4 stages to the event. Now, remember, take notice, until the Guild Siege event actually is finished development, it's still in development. They're planning on bringing it out in a couple of weeks or so. Hopefully we can be in for an early surprise, but more likely than not, it might be a little bit later. And it's probably going to be coming after the next Rumble, I would guess. Sometime after the next Rumble and before the one after that. That would be my guess. But so the 4 stages that you have. Let's fight Bobby. So we have stage 1 is you opt in, and this goes through Tuesday through Friday, where either the guild leader or one of the guild officers will opt into the event for the guild. Which is important because if you go to the arena, you know the first few days are basically normally just fighting ghost guilds of no one, and they get straight up wins, no challenge to it. You just smash out these ghost guilds. And so that's important because it means the battles are going to be more fought on a more equal basis, because only active guilds that want to participate can participate, because you have to opt in. And there's a decent period of time for the officer to opt in. It won't be a problem for my guild, because between our guild leader and our officers, there's someone going on every day. And believe me, we're opting in to every event. Oh, this is tough. I gotta get as many. I think I've lost. Yep, I lost this one. Wow. All right. So moving on. Stage 2 is matchmaking and defense. And that goes, I'm guessing it's Sunday to Monday. On the forum, it actually says Monday to Sunday, but I don't know that that makes a lot of sense because stage 3 is Sunday to Monday, unless there's a full week in between actually doing the event, or if it's actually just Saturday. But anyway, we'll probably have to wait until the event comes out. Level 7 Ricky Spanglish. Let's fight Ricky. This is the highest level Ricky I've seen. Interested to see if I can win it. But anyway, so the matchmaking defense. So the guild leader or officer assigns different islands to defend. I'm guessing what that means is that there's going to be 5 different. Well, we have to defend 5 islands. Maybe we get a choice. Maybe there's going to be 10 different islands here, and we pick which 5 we want to defend. Again, we'll probably have to wait and see. And each island is going to have its own battleground effect. So this is going to be important for the guilds to work together to know like which combined battleground effects we have the best decks for. Because we only get to pick 5. And then players assign themselves to one of 5 different islands chosen. And each player assigned to an island will give the island 10 health. Why is that important? Well, first you want to pick an island that you have a good battleground effect for building a good defensive battleground effect deck. So if an island has, say, a fighter battleground effect, and you don't have any fighter cards, but you choose to defend that deck, you're probably putting your guild at a disadvantage compared to what it could be. But there's some strategy in it too, because when the other guild is fighting you, every time they completely defeat the health of an island, they get a point bonus, so they get more points towards their ranking and being able to outrank you, which is important because you want to win. You really want to win. And then once the siege actually starts, it's locked and you can't change islands. You might be able to change your deck maybe, but I'm thinking it's probably locked as well. So yeah, that's important. So you've got 50 players in your guild, or hopefully you do, and hopefully they're all going to be active and playing and assign themselves to defend an island. Now the strategy, do you try and make it even and put 10 players per island and make each island equally even? Or do you just let everyone go with their strengths and maybe one island only has one person defending it? Or I might be losing this battle. Or do you like just pile on 50 people in one island and make a super island, give the guilds like they get the 4 win points on the other islands, but that particular one island they might not be able to beat because there's too many people. And we're not really going to know what the best strategy is until we start playing and seeing who's winning and who's losing. I'm thinking it's a combination of like pick maybe 2 or 3 islands and pile up those islands in combination with letting people pick which island they have the best defense deck for. Or maybe you throw all the easy lower level guild people in one particular deck or one particular island and have that as like your low easy island to take, and all your higher level people get to pick between say 3 islands or something like that. Anyway, there's going to be guild strategy, and I'll let you and your guilds talk it through. The officers of the guild I'm in will discuss it, and also we'll discuss it within some Facebook chat. We may even just end up using YouTube as our forum for open discussion. So maybe you can even watch what we do as our guild, and hopefully you're not fighting us. Yeah, who knows what will happen there. And so then the final thing is, or not the final, then the next thing is the battle. I'm losing these matches horribly. I'm losing SFC points. Anyway, the battle. So it's going to be like in a particular Rumble match where you get 10 attacks that you can use at any time during the event. And the event lasts 2 days, Sunday and Monday, supposedly. Fight. So yeah, anytime during that period you can attack. And the strategy here as well, in terms of you need to make sure that you defeat every island because you want to get that island defeat bonus. So the stronger members of the guild perhaps don't want to rush out and just fight. Perhaps you want to let some of the lower guild members fight first, and then the stronger members fight second to clean up the scraps, if that makes sense. But there's a catch in that you only have a very limited time. So if your lower guild members don't fight straight away, you could be stuffed. So there's some very interesting strategy. Just like in this particular event I'm fighting right now in the SFC, where I'm losing horribly. I might actually be able to pull a win out of this one, maybe, if I'm lucky. All right, so there's some of my thoughts on some possible strategies and the how this event is probably going to be working. But the final event, stage 4, is the rankings, which happen at the end of the event on the Monday. Oh, no, I've said it's 2 days, Sunday to Monday, but it's actually a 24-hour period to play, which probably spans between Sunday and Monday, depending where in the world you're living. That's probably what it is. Yes, that is probably what it is. And then on the Monday, when it's over, the rankings are updated and rewards are sent to the mailbox of the guilds that win based on the guild's ranking. It says prior to updated scoring, but I don't really understand what that means. Oh, it's your ranking, guild's ranking prior to the scoring of... No, I don't know. I'm not sure what that means at all. Maybe I'll find that out and talk about it later. So this is fantastic, and hopefully they take on some of these, what's coming up in terms of the ranking system for the SFC. Not the SFC, for the Rumble. So what's going to happen is they're going to determine your rank, your starting rank for the first siege battle based on your guild's combined arena score. So it's going to be interesting, actually, to see whether or not you want to drop points in the arena or not. I'm actually thinking not, because your in stage 4, if you win, your rewards are based on your rank. And if you drop points, you might get an easier battle to win, but your rank is going to be lower, so your rewards are going to be not as good. So there's some tough things to consider. Very tough things to consider. Yes. So what else? Okay, yeah. And then once you've done the first one's over, the first battle's finished, your rank in the siege battle is going to change depending on if you win or lose. And so, again, I'm about to lose this battle, I think. Yep, lost. So, what does that mean? That means because it's only a fight and it's based on your result of winning or losing and your ranks, your opponent that you fight against is going to be relatively evenly matched based on your guild's skill level. So you want to climb the ranks to be as high as possible to get the better rewards when you win. Absolutely, you want the better rewards. Now, is there going to be some sandbagging involved in terms of reach a level that you know you can win but don't push yourself higher? Maybe. But to start, no one knows what that level is. And do you really want to give up a whole guild, purposely lose and lose your potential rewards just to do better next time, maybe? I would say probably not. I would say in our guild, we're probably going to just give it 100%. That's my thoughts. So that's the concept behind the siege battle. So if you have more questions about the siege battle, definitely leave a comment and hopefully I can find an answer to it. I can't guarantee that I can because there's only so much official information available, but hopefully I can. And I think I can finally win this SFC battle. I think since they changed the what do you call it? The SFC, the way you pick your opponent, I think everyone's been dropping points, which is interesting and makes sense. Tough call. There we go. I'll go now until I lose a battle. I'm pretty sure I've won this one. So what else is going? You may have noticed on my channel, I played some new games, or not new games, but new to me. Well, they're relatively new as well, but I played them to see what they're like. And if I'm going to play them, I may as well record them. And if I'm going to keep playing them depends on, well, partly if I like it, and partly on if you guys like it. So if you want to watch me play more games, definitely watch those videos, see what the games are like, and let me know if you do or do not want to see more of it. Or just to let me know if you do want to see more of it, and don't comment if you don't. Because I'm going to be taking a combination of the video views and the comments of if you want to see it or not to decide if I make more videos of those videos. Now, don't fear, Animation Throwdown is still my #1 game, so that's not going anywhere. But, oh, $300 knife is a solid card. Ooh, ouch. I think $300 knife is going to hurt me very soon. I think I will put Bender's weapons in just to give him some heal. And now I need to not die too much. if that's even a thing. All right, that will take the full 36 points and I won't hurt. And I should be able to get some... I think I've lost this one. That $300 knife is rough. I've got 16 more health to hurt him. And Burger and Fries Louise can do it, but only if there's an opponent there. Bender can help take a lot of that damage. And it's an armed card, so it gets healed as well. Oh, I think I'm done. I think I'm really done. Blurn's Ball can take the most damage, but that's probably it. And that will be the end of the match. So there's your information about your new event, the Guild Siege. And let me know in the comments of my new videos of the new games if you want to see them or not. Catch you later.